क्या छूटा था हमसे पिछली क्लास में?
क्या क्या छूटा था?
छूटा क्या था? कर तो काफी कुछ लिया था। अच्छा, बाय द वे, that we people are familiar about the rise of novels. So, do you
हम्म,
people have any fair idea what was the reason behind the rise of novel? बताइए।
Sir, apart from yesterday, what I have shared, uh, probable reasons for the rise of novels, I have no idea. Apart from that,
आप में से कोई तो बोलिए। ऐसा नहीं हो सकता किसी को नहीं पता हो। कम से कम गैस तो कीजिए, क्योंकि ये सीधा डायरेक्ट हिटेड क्वेश्चन नहीं है जहाँ आप सीधा जवाब दे दोगे पता होगा तो। इसमें खुद थोड़ा सा आपका दिमाग इस्तेमाल करना पड़ेगा और तब जवाब दोगे तो शायद मैं आपके जवाब से जरूर कन्विंस हो जाऊँ। कोशिश तो करिए। सर,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
आप ट्राई करिए।
Yes, sir. Sir, novels is mainly related to non-fiction kind of writing literature. So,
novels
uh,
are novels are non-fiction writing.
fictitious
हाँ,
writing. Yes,
बोलिए।
sorry, sir. Sorry, fictitious writing.
हम्म,
Sorry, sir. It's a kind of fictitious writing literature. So, uh, the reason behind it for origin of novels, I think it may be it may be that in society just for you can say sake of awareness with the entertainment type of elements in the kind of
what
stories
what
and also it meant to connect the society uh, with long type of stories with the help of novels because in novels it depict the background of the society place of this you can say the issues of the society with the different type
मैं
of
आपसे ये नहीं
themes.
पूछ
So
रहा हूँ। जो मुझे ज़रूरत है, मुझे केवल आप इतना बताइए, नॉवेल लिखने की क्या नीड पड़ी? कैसे एक नए जॉनरा का उदय हुआ? रीज़न क्या है उसका? आप सबको पता है। 100 एंड
जी जी जी
जानते
मैं
हैं।
बता रहा हूँ
sir,
बस
may I?
आप केवल
एक तो
सब्जेक्ट
नॉवेल्स में
रहने दीजिए, आप होल्ड करिए। सब्जेक्ट मैटर की आप सोल नहीं पकड़ पा रहे हो। हाँ जी मैम, आप ट्राई करिए।
Sir, in this age, there was rise of printing press and various publications house were coming in. This can be one reason. Another reason would be that after industrial revolution, people's inclination toward developing reading as a habit also increased. And yesterday also we discussed that coffee house culture was prevalence during this age. So it led to a formation of a reading habit among the middle class section of the society. So because of this, novel as a genre uh, rose during this period. And in novel we also see reflection of the everyday life, or particularly the middle class section of the society is also focused upon. So from here it gained its roots.
नेहा, आप ट्राई करिए। आप ट्राई करिए।
Sir, because drama was not written in this time, so uh, sir, there is one particular reason behind that.
You must be go through my video, I think.
Yes, I studied, but right now I'm unable to recall it. Even I have written somewhere.
Whatever Samiksha ma'am was telling, it was somehow touching the periphery of the subject.
Yes, sir.
What I am looking for is different. Listen,
Hmm.
what was the genre of literature before the rise of novel? Majorly.
Poem.
Drama.
Poetry.
Yes, drama. Drama was the major mean of importance.
Yes.
Major reason of entertainment as well, है ना? So the
Hmm.
things like, as we all are aware of it, shutting down of theaters, and even Puritans were simply forcing people not to make merry, है ना? Not to enjoy themselves. So in that case, what they will do? They have nothing to do. है ना? If you are writing some sort of drama, then in that case, it cannot be performed on a stage. So how people can benefit it with that? So in that case, we need something that can be read in our houses, in retiring spaces. Na? For the quest of this genre, we also see one more thing, that is closet drama.
Yes.
After the
Definitely.
evolution of closet drama, we see rise of novel. जो प्रिवलेंट लिटरेचर था वो था ड्रामा. लोगों ने एलिजाबेथन टाइम से लेके प्यूरिटन गवर्नमेंट से थोड़ा पहले तक काफी एंजॉय किया. उनके इंटरटेनमेंट का सबसे बड़ा साधन था.
Hmm.
ऐसे ही थिएटर्स को शट डाउन किया गया, उनके पास कोई भी मतलब एंटरटेनमेंट का साधन नहीं बचा. इवन एंटरटेनमेंट को प्यूरिटन लोग क्राइम मानते थे. तो अब करें तो करें क्या?
Hmm.
यदि आप कोई डायडेक्टिक वर्क पढ़ने चलोगे, कोई प्रोज पढ़ने चलोगे, तो उसमें एसेस दे रखे हैं, फिलोसफीज दे रखी हैं, उसमें किसको मजा आता है पढ़ने में? कहाँ है एंजॉयमेंट? तो फिर कुछ ऐसा तो लिखना पड़ेगा ना जो व्यक्ति को मतलब उसकी सेंसेस को अच्छा लगे. तो उसके चक्कर में ड्रामा को थोड़ा सा और डेवलप किया गया और क्लोजर ड्रामा बना दिया. एक ऐसा ड्रामा जिसको आप कहीं भी रिटायरिंग स्पेस में बैठ के पढ़ सकते हैं. उसी का
Hmm.
थोड़ा सा एवोल्यूशन और हुआ, तब जाके निकला नोवेल. यही है बेसिक मेजर रीजन राइज ऑफ नोवेल.
Okay, sir.
अदरवाइज ये एक नया जॉनरा मैं समझता हूँ शायद कभी बन भी नहीं पाता. ये एक बहुत बड़ा रीजन है क्योंकि वो कंफर्ट जोन में चले गए थे, उनको उसी में मजा आ रहा था, लोग उसको एंजॉय करते थे ड्रामास को. तो ये मेरी तार्किकता के हिसाब से एक बिंदु है. बाद वहाँ की समीक्षा में आप जो बता रहे थे वो सब्जेक्ट की परिधि को टच कर रहा था, है ना?
Yes, sir.
सबसे बड़ा मेजर रीजन यही है कि यदि थिएटर पे बैन ना लगा होता तो ड्रामा लगातार परफॉर्म हो रहे होते और शायद ऐसी कभी जरूरत भी नहीं पड़ती कोई नया जॉनरा बनाने की. समझ रहे ना?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, और ये क्वेश्चन आपसे उम्मीद करता हूँ कि शायद किसी न किसी से पूछ लिया जाएगा. यदि आप लोगों से नहीं पूछा जाएगा तो जो लोग मुझे यूट्यूब पर देख रहे होंगे उनसे किसी न किसी से जरूर पूछेगा भाई, क्योंकि ये बहुत रैशनल चीज है ना? बिल्कुल वैसे ही जैसे यदि कोई व्यक्ति विशेष आपसे पूछता है कि क्या रीजन रहा कि आपने केवल इंग्लिश लिटरेचर चूज किया. लिटरेचर तो और भी है, आप हिंदी भी कर सकते थे, आप संस्कृत भी कर सकते थे, आप तमिल तेलुगु कोई भी कर सकते थे, आपने इंग्लिश चुना. समझ आ रहा है? ये एक बेसिक क्वेश्चन है. तो कुछ इस प्रकार से अप्रोच से हम लोगों को आगे बढ़ना है ना?
Okay, sir.
और हाँ, अब आप लोगों ने क्या पढ़ा है इसमें? बताइए. बोलिए बोलिए. नेहा, आपने कुछ पढ़ा नहीं है?
सर एज ऑफ जॉनसन को ही रिवाइज किया है, अभी रोमांटिक एज नहीं पढ़ा है
जो
मैंने.
ऑथर कल हमने नहीं पढ़े थे उनके बारे में आज बात करो. वन बाय वन बताते जाओ. कोई और जॉनरा जो बचा हो जिसके बारे में हमने प्रीवियस क्लास में डिस्कस नहीं करा?
So we didn't discuss satire.
सटायर एज अ जॉनरा है ना?
Yes, sir. Like we
Right.
discussed Gulliver's Travel as satire, but satire was prominently used in this age. So we didn't go into the detail.
We fairly talk about the kind of satires. You must be familiar with that because you were
Yes,
writing.
sir. Yes, sir.
And rest, we can talk about major authors whosoever was practicing this genre. है ना? For example,
Hmm.
Shadwell, है ना? Shadwell, and then John Dryden, Alexander Pope. Who were the other authors?
Dryden, Alexander Pope,
Shadwell or
Jonathan.
Swift,
Jonathan Swift.
both
Mm.
satirist. Any other famous person? By the way, if I will ask you how you define satire as a genre of writing, what will be your answer?
So satire as a literary genre is used to critique an idea or an entity, and it can also be used to mock something. And we have one more category in satire, like mock satires are written, which prominently developed during this period. So some topic which is very trivial or which doesn't hold much significance is given an impact of a very serious issue in mock satires, like Rape of the Lock by Alexander Pope. It is based on a very small issue, but which is turned into a very serious subject matter.
Quite fine. And Mac Flecknoe, and then Dunciad, and then
Dunciad,
Medal of John Bice, and then medal written by Mr. John Dryden himself.
John Dryden.
And I don't think so. I don't find anything rational in these actually this genre, because there's nothing rational. What they are doing, they are criticizing each other by using some sort of humiliated words. For example, Sporus, Atticus. Getting my point? Getting. So, do you have something to share with us? I don't think so, because I'm not getting anything to express with you people over this. We can ask you famous examples of satire that you people pretty have idea. I think so.
Yes, sir.
Rest, I don't think so that he will form any question from this genre only, or whether he can ask you from this syllabus of MPPSC assistant professor's mans, है ना?
Yes.
Ask you that we have in our syllabus rape of the law,
Hmm.
है ना? So he can ask question from rape of the law. By the way, A Key to the Law is a famous work written by whom and for what reason?
So pardon.
I was asking a famous work, A Key to the Lock, written by which famous author, and what was the reason behind writing it?
Sorry, sir. No idea.
Any other person would like to answer?
No, sir.
No, sir.
देखिए, मेरे साथ इंटरेक्टिव रहिए जितना ज़्यादा रह सकते हैं, नहीं तो बहुत लोग बैठते हैं और चले जाते हैं। ऐसे कई संस्थान चल रहे हैं। मैं तो इवन आप लोगों के लिए भाई के जैसा हूँ। तो आपको ये बात समझनी चाहिए, चुपचाप मत बैठा करो, यूट्यूब तो बहुत कंटेंट पड़ा हुआ है। ऐसा नहीं करना है। सिंगल पर्सन जवाब देने लग रहा है, आप लोग चुपचाप एकदम मूक बैठे।
Sir, actually, I don't have any idea. Sorry, sir.
ट्राई टू से समथिंग ना, कुछ तो बोलोगे, नजदीक तो जाने का प्रयास करोगे, एटलीस्ट आई थिंक सो।
Key to the log is related to the
Listen,
satire.
मेरा एक सीधा सा कंसर्न सुनो। आज मैं आप लोगों के साथ एक कंसर्न शेयर करता हूँ। समीक्षा
Okay.
क्या है? समीक्षा मैम वेल रेड है ना? अच्छा बोलती हैं, ठीक है। तो मैंने कुछ दिन पहले एक ग्रुप में लिंक छोड़ी थी, उसमें नीचे एक नोट दिया था। नोट में ये लिखा हुआ था कि जीनियस लोग दूर रहें। जानते हो क्या लिखा था?
Yes, sir. I have read that.
जो जीनियस होगा वो तो अपने आप को मैनेज कर ही लेगा, पर मैं ऐसे लोगों के लिए काम करना चाहता हूँ जिनको वास्तव में जरूरत है सुधार की।
But sir, I thought it was a satire in itself. That if you think
You are
yourself as
quite right.
genius,
You
then
are
you
quite right. It was a satire. बिकॉज मेरे को ऐसा इंसान नहीं चाहिए जो आके मुझसे यहाँ आधे घंटे डिबेट करे, उसके चक्कर में इनका नुकसान हो।
yes, sir.
अल्टीमेटली
Yes.
मेरा एम केवल इतना है कि मैं अगर इन लोगों को कुछ फ़ायदा पहुँचा सकूँ, ये रीज़न है और कुछ नहीं। सटायर थी वो, ये बिल्कुल सच बात है।
Hmm.
चलिए, एनी फेमस एग्ज़ाम्पल ऑफ जुवेनल सटायर?
Sir, Gulliver's Travel can also come under this category, and Modest Proposal by Swift.
Which satire is this?
Sir, in Modest Proposal, Jonathan Swift has satirized the issue of overpopulation in Ireland.
As
Jubilant satire, sir.
Jubilant has written many satire. Which one? 10th satire, 3rd satire, 7th satire, 8th satire. Which one?
Okay. Not sure about it, sir.
Then any famous work that you able to recall right now about these associated satires? Maybe written by some.
Well, sir, Alexander Pope has, or Dr. Samuel Johnson has written, I think,
Yes, yes. Which
in
one?
imitation of few satires.
Uh-huh. Which one?
So, Vanity of Human Wishes.
It was example of which satire?
Sir, I think 3rd or 10th. I am confused between the two, but either it was imitation of 3rd Julian satire.
One another work was there, and it was written in 10th satire. It was in 3rd satire. As for
Okay, Vanity of Human Wishes.
And
Okay.
एक बात और आप मेरी सुन लीजिए। हो
Yes, sir.
सकता है कभी मैं कुछ बोलने में गलत बोल जाऊँ, तो मेरे को करेक्ट
Oh.
करना है ना? ऐसा नहीं है,
Oh,
अगर
okay.
क्वेश्चनिंग कर रहा हूँ तो वहाँ हीटिंग पे नहीं जाना है। अगर मैं कुछ बोल रहा
Yes.
हूँ तो ऐसा हो सकता है कि मैं भी गलत बोल जाऊँ, क्योंकि मैं इंसान हूँ, मशीन नहीं। कोई भी गलती कर सकता है। ठीक है?
Yes, sir.
So I was mentioning about a key to the lock. It was the famous work written by Alexander Pope himself. Just to defend his work. Which one?
Of course,
Rape of the
Law.
Lock.
Rape
of the
of
Lock.
the Lock. It was written for the lady who was mentioned by Mr. Alexander Pope as Belinda. That
Yes.
this is a work. I'm writing some sort of thing in this, and you read this. Do not take Rape of the Lock as a serious work.
Okay, sir. For Arabella Farmer.
Yes. है ना? Because as we were talking about something Rape of the Lock, that is why I asked you.
Yes, sir.
है ना? Any other famous work? By the way, the thing is that I don't find anything rational in asking from the genre of satire. What they will ask you, they can ask you simply about the Rape of the Lock, or they can also ask you, could you just give me any famous examples of
Satire.
satires? है ना? So in that case, you can go with Epistle to Arbuthnot, है ना? Even Dunciad.
Dunciad.
By the way, in Dunciad, who was the aim of Mr. AP?
Poets.
What was their names?
Sorry, sir, no idea.
Any idea? आप बोलना चाहें? क्या करते हो आप लोग? पढ़ते क्यों नहीं है? मेरे को ये समझ नहीं आता। फिर आपको मेरे साथ किसी को बुरा लग जाए। जॉब करते हो, बहुत अच्छी बात है। समय तो निकाल लो, ये इंटरव्यू किस्मत वालों को देखने को मिलता है। हाथ जोड़ के मेरी आपसे विनती है, पढ़ना शुरू कर दो प्लीज।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
मेरा कोई हित नहीं छुपा इसमें। आप चाहो तो मैं इसको यूट्यूब पर डालना बंद कर दूंगा। बात की गहराई को समझने का प्रयास करो। मैं चाहता हूं कि मेरी वजह से किसी का अच्छा हो, भला हो, क्योंकि इससे पिछली बार 2 लड़कियां सिलेक्ट हुई हैं। तीन साथ थे सर, आप भी स्वयं साथ थे, आपको पता है, आप जानते हैं।
Yes, sir. Yes.
कम से कम अब तो बेस्ट एफर्ट लगाइए प्लीज। पोटेंशियल का पूरे का इस्तेमाल तो करिए। मैं बस भला चाहता हूँ और उसके अलावा मैं कुछ नहीं चाहता आप लोगों से। चलिए, कोई बात नहीं, छोड़िए। एनी अदर फेमस जॉनरा फ्रॉम एज ऑफ सेंसिबिलिटी? By the way, what do you understand by the term transition?
So change or shift from one age to another.
So where did you trace this term in English literature for the first
Sir, in New Classical Age. Oh, for the first time.
For the first time. Transition can be anything like, na. For example, it can be related to grammar, it can be related to language, it can be related to literature, it can be related to genres, it can be related to writing styles. Tell me.
In old English periods. In old English periods.
It was transition of language from old
Yes.
to middle to new.
Yes.
And what literature? Transition of poetry बताइए चलिए बताइए.
Transition of poetry.
Hmm.
It can also be the transition when Chaucer was writing. First, he like we see three categories in his work, no, like French career and Italian and English. So he shifted somewhere, matlab, on another kind of poetry. So
By
it
the
can also
way,
be
what kind of poetry they were writing?
religious poetry
Anything else?
and heroic kind of poetry.
And if we talk about Elizabethan era, what kind of poetry did you get?
Uh, there are many kinds, like love sonnets were there,
So
love poetry, but
by the way, in previous time they were writing descriptive poetry.
yes,
Yes, sir,
descriptive.
descriptive poetry.
But when you witness the literature of Elizabethan time, there you don't get maximum works written in descriptive style. देखा है कुछ डिस्क्रिप्टिव में लिखा हुआ?
नहीं.
मैम आप याद करिए कुछ है कि नहीं है?
Sir, not able to recall.
By the way,
any.
4 major works are written by William Shakespeare and that person who was died in Deptford. क्या नाम था? स्पाई. अरे जिसने डॉक्टर
Marlowe.
था, मार्लो.
Christopher Marlowe.
हाँ, they had written few works. Are you able to recall?
So Shakespeare has written Troilus and Cresside and
Of the Lucretia.
huh,
So what is the genre of these works?
poetry.
I think narrative poetry it can be.
मैम क्या कह रही है कि पोएट्री वो तो बताइए कि पोएट्री है ये पूछ रहा जॉनर
The
क्या है.
narrative
Sir, it must
poetry is
be
it? Narrative
By
poetry.
the way, what is difference in between narrative and descriptive?
Sir, in narrative poetry, they just simply narrate the incident, but in descriptive, they give a visual imaginary to
They
understand the
actually
poetry to the
share
reader.
with it. They actually share with us every minute detail.
Yes, in
yes,
descriptive.
sir. In descriptive.
So they are narrative poetry, I think. Rape of the Lucretia, because they are not lyric, they are not ballads. So what left? We have the only thing, narrative poetry. So it was transition of poetry. And कुल मिला के जो क्रिटिक्स ने ये जो टाइम पीरियड को ट्रांजिशन कहा है ना, ये इन्होंने केवल डॉक्टर जॉनसन के एरिया को बोला है, लेकिन इसके बावजूद आप ट्रेस तो कहीं भी कर सकते हो. ट्रांजिशन तो किसी भी प्रकार का हो सकता है.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Puritans के बाद जो restoration था वो भी that is also known as transition, ना? Because everything was changed.
From strict religious beliefs to
हाँ,
tilt toward.
तो अब इस अप्रोच के साथ चलना है. क्या हो तो कहीं भी सकता है ना. वो जो सीधी सी बात है, वर्ड क्या डिनोट कर रहा है? बदलाव. बदलाव हो सकता है, इंग्लिश में हो सकता है, लैंग्वेज में हो सकता है, ग्रामर में हो सकता है, ग्रामेटिकल रूल्स हुए, प्रोज हुआ, पोइट्री हुआ, ड्रामा हुआ, कुछ भी हो सकता है ना. बाय द वे, could you people tell me what was the characteristics of prose in sensibility age? बताइए. एक तो समस्या ये है कि मुझे आप लोगों के चेहरे नहीं दिख रहे. चेहरे का भी रिएक्शन दिखना चाहिए कि आप बोल कैसे रहे हो, क्या कर रहे हो. इसलिए तो बोलता हूँ। और पर ऐसा हो सकता है कुछ लोगों को ऐसा डर लगता है यूट्यूब पे चेहरा ना दिखे, ये भी एक रीज़न हो सकता है। कोई बात नहीं, हाँ, कहाँ थे हम?
Characteristics
Characteristics
of
of
prose.
prose.
हाँ, बताइए। मैं आपको सोचने
Sir,
का
I think the language in New Classical age was little simpler as compared to the Puritan time period, the language which was used in prose. This can be first thing. And second, we can see that in terms of essay or pamphlets or newspapers, the prevalence of prose as a literary genre got into prevalence.
they were writing in very simple language.
Simple language.
It was not very much ornamented, है ना? Writing in simple diction, and they were also uh, talking about normal social issues of commoners, है ना? On the other hand, in Augustan period, we see they hardly talk about social issues.
Yes, sir, but they were concerned about the structure and form. Language was simple, but the grammatical rules and everything was taken consideration of.
वेरी गुड मैम, वेरी, आप बिल्कुल सही बोलते हैं। अच्छा, चलिए आगे बढ़ते हैं। So, by the way, are you people familiar about Mr. James Thompson?
No, sir.
Rule Britannia, rule the way, England will never be slave. This is a song of Royal Navy of UK. James Thompson is somehow considered as the precursor of Romanticism.
Sir, he wrote the work Seasons.
Yes, it was in 4 parts.
Hmm.
Was published in 26, second one in 27, third one in 28, and the fourth in 30. By the way, it talks about what? Tell me.
Sir, I have just this much information about him.
What is the title?
The Seasons.
Seasons. And season is somehow related to what kind of themes?
No information, sir.
What do you understand by seasons? It is
Sir, I have
Nature.
yes, it is absolutely uh, talking about nature, you know, what kind of life is there in villages, you know, how flowers are blooming, you know, how trees died, you know. It also talks about, you must be familiar with the famous line, I unable to exactly guess the name of the poem, that if winter comes, spring be far behind.
Sir,
Yes,
Ode
yes, sir.
to West Wind
West
by
Wind by
P.B.
P.B.
Shelley.
Shelley, है ना? So the thought
Yes.
of this can also be interpreted in this poem as well. Getting my point? So basically, he was talking about nature. Later on, this work became the base of Romanticism, along with Mr.
William Blake.
Browman,
Okay.
Robbie Byrne, and then Colin,
Robert Burns.
है ना? तो ये 3 लोग ऐसे रहे हैं जिनकी बदौलत से रोमांटिसिज्म पनपा। समझ रहे हैं मेरी बात को?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Major contribution रहा है। By the way, would you people tell me something about Collins?
William Collins, sir.
Yes, 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 yes. जी मैम, बताइए।
Sir, about William Collin, I just know that he belonged to this particular time, age of Dr. Samuel Johnson, and he has written various ode. I am not able to recall the exact names of the ode, but he can also be termed as the precursor of setting the romantic time period.
William Collins, Robert Burns,
Hmm.
James
I think
Thompson.
one work related toward evening, he has written ode on that.
Yes,
That is
ode,
very famous.
ode to evenings.
Ode
He has
to,
written many
हाँ.
odes.
And by the way, who has written Ode to Melancholy?
Keats.
It's and he has also written many odes. I
Ode to Psyche, sir, Ode to Melancholy, Ode on Grecian Urn, Ode to
What?
Nightingale. He has
I
written
think
5 great odes.
these six odes are very famous.
By
of
the
Keats.
way, what is ode?
Sir, it is written to praise something.
Is something what?
It can be an idea, it can be a person, it can be an entity. Like P.B. Shelley has written West Wind, so it is written in praise of West Wind. Then To a Skylark is also written, so it is written in praise of a skylark by Shelley. And Keats has also written many odes.
Any famous work?
Glorification can be seen.
Any famous work from the Aubrey of Collins?
Sorry, sir, not able to recall.
Only one, Ode to Evening.
Ode to Evening है ना? कोई बहुत सारी लिखी हुई है, मैं याद नहीं कर
बहुत सारी लिखी हैं
यार
सर,
उनके
याद नहीं आ रही
सीरीज
हैं.
है पूरा ओड का, बट वो याद
I
नहीं
am
आता
writing it down so that we can revise
What
it
is the
later.
history of ode basically? Where did we trace ode for the first time in English literature? If we are reading about ode in this era, so we should look for the start of ode in English literature. If we are
Yes,
reading anything new in any genre, then we should have fair idea about its starting. कुछ
Yes, sir.
जब आप नया पहली बार पढ़ रहे हो तो आपको उसकी हिस्ट्री पता होनी चाहिए, कहाँ से शुरुआत हुई, कौन इसका फादर है, ऐसा कौन है इसका फादर.
So Petrarchan odes was
So
being
Pindar,
written. Pindar.
Pindar.
डार्क सोनेट का है.
पेट्रार्क को आपने वोट लिखवा दी, उसकी बेचारे की क्या गलती थी? वो तो सब
वो तो सोनेट से रिलेटेड है ना.
अच्छा sonnets. Okay. No,
पिंडार.
Pindar की
पिंडार
बात.
पिंडार
Okay.
ग्रीक
Okay.
ओरिजिन है शायद ओड का.
पिंडार है. इंग्लिश लिटरेचर में कौन है?
Horatian.
हॉरेस
तो
हॉरेस
रोमन हुआ ना.
हाँ रोमन हुआ, बट हॉरेशियन ओड और
हाँ, there are types of ode. Pindaric ode or Horatian ode, and there was one more type.
Abraham Cowley is somehow related to this
Yes, he has written.
irregular ode.
Yes. He is related. By the way, before him, is there any person?
Sir, I think Ben Jonson has
Listen to
also
me.
written ode.
Let me give you a basic idea. By the way, what is ode? Define ode in your words within 2 or 3 lines. Come on. To celebrate something, any subject, any event.
Yes, sir.
So, what do you people know about epithalamion, prothalamion?
So these were marriage songs written by Spenser.
As well as they celebrated, or I should say, they are celebration of marriage.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
They are also written in the format of ode.
Odes. Okay, sir.
So they can be considered as ode.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
And
Yes.
exactly we should go for, I think, Abraham Cowley only. Rest I unable to think of anything. Yeah? So this is basically about ode. By the way, we have William Blake. Tell me something about William Blake.
Sir, he was also one of the foundational figure in setting the Romantic age. He has set the basis, and he was highly inspired from Milton also. He has written epic on Milton, and he has written work like Marriage of Heaven and Hell, in which he said for Milton that he belongs to the devil party without knowing it.
Which were,
Marriage of Heaven and Hell, sir.
and even he has written a famous series of work that is Milton. He has written a poem divided into 2 parts, that is Milton as well. And you are talking about heaven of, sorry, marriage
Marriage.
and heaven. In this
Yes,
work he
sir.
simply criticized John Milton. And Milton was a devil's party without knowing.
Knowing it.
This work from the Aubrey of Mr. William Blake. By the way, what was the profession of Mr. William Blake?
Sir, pardon?
What was the profession of Mr. William Blake? You are just playing single-handedly and the other people are acting just like audience. Unfortunate enough. Yes, ma'am, answer.
Sir, I think he was related to painting. Painting करते थे वो शायद.
Yes.
I'm not
yes.
sure about it.
He was a famous illustrator.
Yes, sir.
Any famous work from William
So
Blake.
Songs of Innocence was also a famous work of William Blake.
And songs of
Songs of-
experiences also.
Songs of Innocence and Songs of Experience.
Yeah.
By the way, what do you understand by Songs of Innocence? What should be there in this genre, or I should say, what should be there in this collection? What are the major themes?
So theme of the inner goodness can be seen. By name, I am saying I have not read the work, but if the title is Songs of
Yes.
Innocence, so it should be something related to the
Yes,
innate
yes.
goodness.
Yes, certainly. An experience?
Sir, experience.
It may be related to experience of the poet or
Probably with
life,
experience, the innocence
life can be
gets away.
Actually, in innocence, we see softly themes, है ना? It doesn't talk about hard things in life, है ना? But if we talk about experience, there we see a lot of hard, I should say, harsh realities of life. Chimney sweepers.
Yes, sir.
chimneys. Yes.
And by the way, any other famous author who has written the same work, Chimney Sweepers?
One is there.
Come on.
Sorry से याद नहीं आ पा रहा है. This is the question of last set exam, I think.
Yes, I have also read it somewhere, but not able to remember
सर
it right now.
सर ये तो बता दीजिए, नेट का प्रीवियस ईयर क्वेश्चन है.
Set का सर, MP set.
नेट में भी आया है 2-4 बार.
अच्छा.
सेट कहाँ से उठाता है? सब नेट का मटेरियल उठा रहा है, उसके पास अपना कुछ है ही नहीं. सिलेबस नहीं है उनके पास अपना, क्या करेंगे वो? अच्छा, लंदन किसने लिखा है ये बताओ?
सर डॉक्टर सैमुअल जॉनसन ने भी लिखा है.
और किसने लिखा है?
सर वर्ड्सवर्थ.
हाँ, और
पोएम है.
उसी वर्क में वो जॉन मिल्टन का बोलते हैं शायद कि जॉन मिल्टन शुड बी हियर एट दिस आवर.
यस, इंग्लैंड इज इन नीड ऑफ हिम.
हाँ, है ना?
ऐसा कुछ स्टेटमेंट आता है उसमें.
हाँ, तो ये कुछ ऐसे वर्क्स हैं जो कॉमन होते हैं, कई बार हम कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं इनको लेके.
यस सर.
सेम टाइटल से कई वर्क्स लिखे हुए अलग अलग ऑथर्स, है ना? सो क्या बात कर रहे थे हम?
चिमनी स्वीपर.
चिमनी स्वीपर पे, है ना? तो सॉन्ग ऑफ इनोसेंस, सॉन्ग ऑफ
Experience.
Songs of
We
experience.
have many poems from these two collections. For example, Tiger, Tiger, Burning Bright.
Yes sir.
And Tiger is a famous work in which he simply talks about the nature of creation of God, that he is the same person who made tiger and along with the lamb. He already know this thing that tiger might eat lamb. Still, he is creating something like this. This is a simple message of this poem as well. Any famous poems? By the way, are you people able to recall famous poems so far?
So far.
Sir, of like neoclassical age.
No. So I'm talking about this one only. This age only.
William.
Sensibility.
Okay.
Sofa, and then morning walk. हाँ, विलियम कॉफर को जानते हो आप?
Yes sir, heard the name.
Yes, sir.
Any
Heard
famous
the
work from the canon of Mr. Copper? Come on. By the way, I'm sharing an incident with you that
Yes sir.
unfortunately William Copper never witnessed his mom. So for the first time, someone, I think so, he must be related, he gave poetry to Mr. this person, and a Cowper. So what he says, oh thy lips had a tongue. फोटो को देख के बोलता है कि काश इस चेहरे को, इस होठों को जबान होती, क्योंकि उसने अपनी माँ को कभी नहीं देखा. पहली बार जब उसको गिफ्ट दिया किसी ने उसकी माँ का जो पोर्ट्रेट था, तो उसको देख के ये वो
Okay, sir.
ना। यानी चाहे कोई फेमस वर्क, ये सोफा भी इसी ने लिखा है, मॉर्निंग वॉक भी इसी ने लिखा है ना। मॉर्निंग
Oh,
वॉक इन सर्दी को क्या बोलते हैं इंग्लिश में?
Winter.
winter.
मॉर्निंग वॉक इन विंटर भी इसी ने लिखा है। ऐसे कई पोम्स इसने लिखी हैं कॉपर में, ठीक है। अब यहाँ
Yes, sir.
बढ़ गए आगे। अब देखो, आप ये बताइए, डू यू पीपल फेमिलियर अबाउट जेम्स मैकफर्सन?
No, sir.
He has written famous work over the culture, or I should say Oceanian culture actually. He has written two famous poems, Fengel and Tamura. By the way, what is Oceanian literature? बताइए।
Related to Eurasia and
नहीं,
I'm connecting it with George Orwell's Oceania. Okay.
by the way, George Orwell belonged to which country?
He belonged to England,
Sir,
but he was
Ireland.
born in India.
He belonged to Ireland, है ना।
Like, yes.
And Ocean was the language of the people who belonged to England originally.
Okay, sir.
हम वृथन्स या गेल्स भी कह देते हैं, कि उन्हीं का कल्चर है, तो उन्हीं के कल्चर के ऊपर दो वर्क्स लिखे हैं, तमूरा फेंजल। तमूरा लड़की है, फेंजल उसके पिताजी हैं। दिस इज हाउ वी ट्राई टू रिफ्रेम समथिंग, है ना, रिलेटेड टू दैट कल्चर। ये दो फेमस हैं जिनको जेम्स मैकफर्सन ने लिखा है ना। यही नाम बताया था ना मैंने।
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any famous linguist from this time? Lexicographer, linguist.
Sir, Dr. Samuel Johnson.
Like,
He was
sir.
famous lexicographer. Apart from him,
There might be one other person. He was the person who omitted for the first time archaic English. He was hating the archaic words. He gave face something new to our English language. याद नहीं आ रहा?
no, sir.
कोई याद कुछ तो होगा, थोड़ा बहुत क्लोज, कुछ भी। बताइए। अच्छा चलिए, इसका आप देखना, आगे कंटिन्यू करेंगे इसको। तो अब आप मेरे को कुछ जरूरी और बहुत अहम चीजें बताइए, क्योंकि आप लिटरेचर में आगे से चले आ रहे हैं, काफी दिन से आप लिटरेचर पढ़ रहे हो, तो आपको आइडिया होना चाहिए पब्लिशर्स के बारे में, ठीक है।
Yes, sir.
मैंने आज एक लिस्ट शेयर करी है ग्रुप में,
Yes, sir.
वो इंडियन पब्लिशर्स की है, पर क्या हमें इंग्लिश पब्लिशर्स के बारे में पता है? बताइए। कोई फेमस पब्लिशर्स को आप जानते हैं?
सर, अमेरिका का रैंडम हाउस पब्लिशर का नाम।
जस्ट टेल मी फ्रॉम द स्टार्ट ऑफ इंग्लिश लिटरेचर।
Okay.
By the way, before the establishment of printing press, what was the medium of preserving texts?
Manuscripts.
And who
So folios.
folio
Plato.
was actually printed after the foundation of printing press?
Okay.
Manuscripts was simply handled with the hands. One scholar is copying manuscript, in the other some sort of blank book, blank pages, है ना? So churches was handling manuscripts. Okay, so let me give the exact name about today. That is monastic scriptoria.
Monastic.
Monastic scriptoria.
Monastic
Okay.
script. Scriptoria.
हाँ, monastic scriptoria.
Is he publisher?
No,
Publisher, right?
no,
Work, name of the work.
no, it wasn't any work actually. It was a process under which a scholar is copying, or I should say, how the works were simply copied by other scholars. This is the only way to preserve any manuscript. Suppose
Okay.
a manuscript is damaging with the time, so for that one should have to copy it in another page now, another
Yes. Yes.
addition of pages. So this was the kind of process that we know monastic scriptoria.
Okay.
That's the script.
So this is term somehow helping us to know about the old manuscripts in the era of Middle English language. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and after that
Yes, sir.
we have simply one thing, that is Caxton established press in 1476 in which area of UK? कहाँ पे बताइए? कहाँ, वेस्टमिनिस्टर में? कहाँ पे? ये क्वेश्चन भी है प्रीवियस ईयर का। वेस्टमिनिस्टर में
So वेस्टमिनिस्टर में तो ग्रेवयार्ड्स रहते ही ना ज्यादातर।
तो क्या हो गया? वहाँ प्रिंटिंग प्रेस नहीं हो सकती क्या? बताइए।
They're not aware.
By the way, I think so it was in Westminster.
Okay, we will search upon it.
हाँ, ऐसा ही कुछ है। मैं जहाँ तक मैं समझता हूँ शायद वेस्टमिनिस्टर ही है। देख लेना आप लोग।
Okay, sir.
और जब हम आगे बढ़ेंगे तो एक फेमस कंपनी है जिसको स्टेनरस कंपनी के नाम से जाना जाता है। स्टेनरी समझते हो आप? स्टेनरी जो दुकान होती है जिस पर पेंसिल वगैरह मिलती है,
Yes,
कॉपी, रबर
sir.
वगैरह। तो इसी से एक फेमस नेम है। मैं समझता हूँ शायद इसी से ये वर्ड ट्रेंड में आया होगा। आज के समय पे जो दुकानों के आगे स्टेशनरी शॉप लिखा रहता है, तो स्टेशनर्स कंपनी के नाम से एक फेमस कंपनी थी जिससे जुड़ा हुआ था विलियम पोसॉनबी। जानते हैं विलियम पोसॉनबी को?
Heard the name only, sir.
समीक्षा में
No, sir. I have not even heard the name.
he was famous publisher from Elizabethan time.
Okay.
He was publishing works of many authors, including Philip Sidney, Walter Raleigh, and the person Fairy Queen. Who wrote Fairy Queen?
Spencer.
Yes,
Spencer, sir.
Edmund Spencer. So he was publisher of all these authors. By the way, are you people familiar about William Jaggard?
No, sir.
No, sir.
William Jaggard was the person who was behind the first folio of Shakespeare.
So
Okay.
one of my friends said that in previous interview they asked few questions regarding this folio. Like
YouTube
कितने
पर पढ़ा
folds
हुआ
होते हैं?
है। YouTube पर पढ़ा हुआ है वो। We have already discussed this.
Yes,
Okay.
quarto and folio. What is the difference and how many pages are there and folds कितने
Yes.
होते हैं? Exactly, that was the question. Yes.
ये
Okay.
तो नेहा ने बताया ना। क्वार्ट
Neha,
क्वार्ट
can
में
you
सिंगल
please
फोल्ड
repeat?
होता है।
Okay.
नेहा बताओ।
फोलियो में सिंगल फोल्ड होता है और
Okay.
क्वार्टो में डबल फोल्ड होता है। मतलब 4 पेजेस
Okay.
इन क्वार्टो और फोलियो में 2 पेजेस होते हैं। ऐसा फोलियो ज़्यादा कॉस्टली होता था एंड क्वार्टो वर
Cheaper.
cheap kind of yeah.
Okay.
So William Jaggard was behind the first folio of Mr. Shakespeare. है ना? By the way, Richard Pinson was the first publisher, a royal publisher.
Richard
Pinson,
P.
Pinson.
Okay. Yes, sir.
है ना? And after that, we see famous publisher Richard Total. Why he is famous? Tell me.
He might have published some famous works.
हाँ, बताइए मैम, बताइए। ये मैं समझता हूँ आपको निश्चित रूप से आता होगा, क्योंकि आप यूजीसी नेट के एस्पिरेंट है तो आपको पता होगा।
Sir, can you please repeat? I was writing folio.
Richard Total.
So Total's Miscellany was published by Richard Total.
Yes, and who were the famous authors?
Sir
Was
Thomas Wyatt and Earl of Surrey.
yes, and one more person was there.
Uh,
Henry Howard.
Henry Howard.
अरे अर्ल ऑफ सरे का नाम ही हेनरी होवर्ड है, क्या कर
अच्छा,
एक
ये नहीं पता था।
एक व्यक्ति को दो बनाना चाह रहे हो क्या? चलिए कोई बात नहीं है ना। तो विलियम पोसोनबी के बारे में आपको पता है? विलियम पोसोनबी को 3 से 4 बार नेट में पूछा गया।
Okay, sir.
विलियम जगार्ड के बारे में मैंने आपको ऑलरेडी बता दिया है।
Yes, sir.
कुछ और फेमस नाम है जिनको सुन लीजिए, जैसे जॉन वुल्फ, थॉमस क्रीड, कथवर्ड बर्बी, एडवर्ड ब्लॉन्ट। ध्यान से सुन लेना, है ना?
Edward Blonde.
हाँ,
Okay, sir.
फिर से बोलूं क्या एक बार और?
Yes, sir. Please repeat.
रिचर्ड पिंसन, ये एलिजाबेथन टाइम से है। रिचर्ड पिंसन, रिचर्ड
Yes, sir.
टन, विलियम पोसॉनबी, जॉन वुल्फ, थॉमस क्रीड, कथवर्ट बर्बी, एडवर्ड ब्लॉन्ट। They were the
Okay.
famous publishers from Elizabethan age. Now we are moving forward in Jacobean era, in 17th century. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So here we see William Jaggard, who was behind the first folio of Mr. Shakespeare.
Mr. Shakespeare.
Yes, and then we have one another publisher who was Humphrey Lawes. Lawns है शायद. Yes, Humphrey Lawns. Lownes. He was the publisher of Benjamin Johnson. है ना? By doing this, you people can able to recollect the memory. As I am mentioning names, suppose they ask you, could you let me know the famous
Publishing. Yes, sir.
publishers from any age? Then in that case, you can answer me. This will help you a lot. Even if you will sit in UGC NET or CSIR, supposedly if they are switching the
Mm.
of the exam, then they supposed to have fair idea about something new, no? So for that, he
Yes.
go for these kind of details. They haven't touched it. They touch only William Ponsonby. है ना? So I'm moving forward with Puritan and Commonwealth literature. There we see a famous publisher, that is Matthew Simmons. He was behind Milton.
Matthew Milton. Okay.
है ना? Matthew Simmons. He was behind Mr. Milton. He published the famous book Areopagitica. What was the reason behind writing of Areopagitica, by the way?
Ban on. So it was related to Licensing Act.
Yes. By the way, what was the date of Licensing Act?
So 1642.
43.
43. Okay. Areopagitica was written somewhere around 1644.
44. Yes, yes, you are quite right. है ना? By the way, he was against the government, against the parliament. That what you people are doing. Although I also belong to the same community, Puritans community, still he was raising voice for the right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
now we have restoration, and the publisher is Henry Harringman.
So please repeat, Henry.
Henry Harringman.
Okay.
He was behind Milton and Dryden both.
Okay.
है ना? Now we have few more publishers. For example, now we are talking about Augustan age. So we have famous author Jacob Tonson. Jacob Tonson was behind Dryden and Pope. By the way, are you people familiar about the relation of Henry Fielding and Samuel Richardson? What was their relation?
Sir, both of them comes under the four wheel of novels.
You're absolutely right, but they were not at good terms.
Okay.
They were constantly fighting each other.
Okay, sir.
One was writing a novel, then other one would simply try to satirize it by writing another novel. Because according to Mr. Henry Fielding, that how can be a professional printer be a good writer? As Mr. Samuel Richardson himself was a publisher, printing
Okay, sir.
master.
Okay.
This was the reason behind the irritation of Mr. Henry Fielding.
Okay.
And after this irritation as well, the sister of Mr. Samuel Richardson taking this subname of Fielding, Sarah Fielding,
Sarah Fielding. Yes, sir.
sister of Samuel Richardson.
Okay.
इतनी कट्टर दोनों में दुश्मनी होने के बाद में सैमुअल रिचर्डसन की सिस्टर के नाम के बाद में फील्डिंग लगा हुआ है, इन्फ्लुएंस
Okay, sir.
है ना.
Yes, sir.
तो जैकब टॉनसन फेमस है अगस्टन से. बाय द वे जैकब टॉनसन वाज आल्सो पैट्रन ऑफ द फेमस ऑथर्स फ्रॉम अगस्टन एज, क्योंकि प्रिंटर था, है ना, पब्लिशर था वो, तो लोगों को लिखने के बदले में पैसे देता था.
So he published majorly works of which writer? Jacob Johnson,
ड्राइडन पोप दोनों के.
Dryden and Pope.
हाँ, क्या होता है, मैंने अभी जो आपको एक कनेक्शन बताया ना हेनरी फील्डिंग और रिचर्डसन के बारे में,
Richardson. Yes.
वो इसलिए बताया था क्योंकि हेयर वी हैव टू डिफरेंट पब्लिशर्स. द वन इज जैकब टॉनसन एंड द अदर वन इज बर्नार्ड लिंटॉट.
Bernard.
दे वर अपोनेंट्स एक्चुअली,
Okay.
है ना. एंड पोप वाज अंडर हिज गाइडेंस, बर्नार्ड लिंटॉट,
Okay, sir.
है ना. नाउ वी आर मूविंग फॉरवर्ड. वी हैव रोमांटिक or Victorian age. We are working on collaboratively. So we have Longman. You must be familiar with the Longman's magazine. Longman was behind major works of Victorian and Romantic age. ये जो मैं बता रहा हूँ सब दिमाग में नहीं टिकेगा, या तो इस वीडियो को देख लेना, और नहीं तो लिख लिया हो तो फिर तो सुभान अल्लाह, कोई दिक्कत ही नहीं है.
So we are writing it down.
No, you are doing very nice, है ना. Then we have John Murray. He was behind Byron and
John Murray, sir, we have read.
This name we heard.
yes, है ना, Byron and
Jane
Jane Austen.
Jane Austen.
By the way,
Jane
you people,
Austen, हाँ.
by the way, you people must be familiar with Chapman and Hall.
Yes, sir.
Chapman, George Chapman. Then
Chapman and Hall was a publishing house. It was associated to which author?
So Dickens.
Very good. It was associated to Charles Dickens. And then we have Macmillan Publishing House. And in the same era, it was not, I should say, stick to any famous author. It was like whatever he is getting, he's simply publishing.
Okay, sir.
It is getting, it is publishing. है ना? ठीक है. Now we have Smith Elder and Company.
Smith
and Company. It was the publisher of Bronte sisters.
Emily Bronte, Charlotte Bronte, Anne Bronte.
What was their
Okay.
pen names?
Sir Curel Bell, Anne Bell, something like this.
And Actonwell.
Acton Bell.
They were the first. By the way, that we have already talked about major, I should say, publishing house from the English literature.
Yes, sir.
Now, could you people let me know famous pen names of author from English literature? Just
Yes, sir.
try
Sir,
to give me,
the Charles Dickens used Boz.
It was taken from which work?
So he has used this. So Great Expectation.
It was not written by Mr. Dickens. It was written by another famous author, Oliver Goldsmith. This title was influenced actually.
But the Boz was used by Dickens only.
Listen to me.
Yes, sir.
Have you ever heard of Vicar of Wakefield,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
written by
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Oliver Goldsmith. So
Yes, sir.
we see a famous character Moses.
And Moses become bosses and boss become boss.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the
Okay.
evolution of boss.
Okay, sir. Quite interesting.
है ना? Any other famous pen name?
So George Eliot, she used Mary Ann Evans
What was the reason behind taking up a male name?
because during Victorian time period, women writers were not given equal importance. Their works were not recognized in the male dominating society. So this was the reason they used male pseudonym for their works.
Are you able to recollect any famous authors?
So George Eliot, she used Mary Ann Evans, and even Jane Austen, when she first published her works like Sense and Sensibility or Pride and Prejudice, she just wrote published by an author. She didn't write her name.
You are quite
And
right. Any famous female author with pen name?
so I remember about George Eliot only.
Astrea is the pen name of which author?
Estria.
Yes.
Sorry, sir.
Who has written Oronuku?
Ephra Ben.
Robin.
Ephra Ben's pen name is Astrea.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
है ना?
okay.
By
And
the
since
way,
George always real name was something else.
किसका?
I George Orwell का.
बताइए मैम क्या ओरिजिनल नाम था?
Author Blair करके था.
Arthur
Eric
Eric
Arthur
Blair.
Blair.
Arthur Blair.
Arthur Eric Blair. है ना?
Arthur Eric
The
Blair.
way he was born in Motihari, Bihar. Just like William Makepeace Thackeray born in
Yes.
Calcutta.
Yes.
George Orwell are you talking about?
He
Yes,
was
he was
born in
born in
Motihari, Bihar.
India.
Okay.
है ना? And all because of he was simply supporting our Indian author. What was his name? Who has written famous works Sword and Sickle?
Sword
Yes,
and Sickle, sir.
a very
Mulk Raj
famous
Anand
guy.
or R.K. Narayan.
No.
It is part of trilogy of someone. It's of
Yes.
Sir Mulk and Raj Anand only.
Yes. It was
Mulk
Mulk
Raj.
Raj Anand की trilogy का part है. Black Water, Across the Village, Sword and Sickle.
yes. Now tell me who was Hercules Vinegar?
No, sir, I do remember. I have read this somewhere, sir. Actually.
एक काम करना
The Fielding का था. Henry Fielding का.
हेनरी फील्डिंग का
Sir,
Are you sure?
four novel.
Are you sure?
Sir, I'm not sure, but I have read this. I have read this. कहीं तो पढ़ा है.
You might have read over Wikipedia.
No, sir. मतलब this is question also. This has been asked somewhere.
I never know because I read it over Wikipedia.
Okay, sir.
And by the way, who is Ricardo Naftali Bussato?
Pablo Neruda.
Yes. What was the original name of Gabriel Mistral? And how Gabriel Mistral is associated to Pablo Neruda?
Sorry, sir.
He was teacher of Pablo Neruda. Gabriel
Okay.
Mistral. And coincidentally, they both got Nobel Prize for Literature.
Yes, sir.
Anna? By
Yes, sir.
the way, what was the original name, or I should say, what was the pen name of Mark Twain?
Samuel Clemens Langhans.
Samuel Clemens Langhorne.
Yes, sir.
It was the original name of Mark Twain. Any other famous author who was writing by just keeping pen name?
Yes.
By the way,
Isaac Big.
Joseph Anton was your pen name by which famous author?
Joseph Anton. No, sir. No idea.
Salman Rushdie.
Okay, this is interesting.
After the attack around 2002,
Because of satanic verses.
yes,
Sir, can you repeat the name Joseph?
Joseph Anton.
Okay.
Joseph Anton.
It was
Okay, fine.
collaboration of Anton Chekhov and Joseph Conrad.
Okay.
है ना? एनी अदर फेमस पेन नेम?
सर पेन नेम मुझे इसाक करके याद आ रहा है। इसाक अभी जो हमने रिसेंटली पढ़ा है उसी में से कोई राइटर है जिसने 198 सुडोनिम्स यूज किए हैं, उससे भी ज्यादा।
आइजैक विकर्स्टा,
हाँ, ये किसका है मुझे याद नहीं आ रहा है रियल नेम।
जोनाथन स्विफ्ट।
जोनाथन शिफ्ट। उसी ने शायद 198
कैन नॉट से एनीथिंग,
हाँ,
आई हैव नो आइडिया।
read somewhere.
Any other famous pen name, ma'am?
So I'm trying to recall.
I hope that you never take help of Google with me.
No, sir. No, sir.
I hope so, है ना? Because I don't have anything. I'm just talking.
Sir, I'm just writing everything down in my copy. This is it.
Very nice, very nice. हाँ बताइए कोई और पेन नेम जो आप याद कर पा रहे हैं?
So we have discussed about Bronte sisters.
Yes.
We have discussed about George Eliot. Events.
बताइए नेहा, कोई बचा है?
I'm trying to recall.
Robin has also been.
कोई तो बचा होगा, ऐसा तो नहीं हो सकता।
हाँ, there are many more writers.
Even I am unable to recall any new. बताइए कुछ है? Anything new? नहीं है। क्या पढ़ रहे हो जीवन भर से?
हे बट याद नहीं आ रहा है सर अभी।
तो पता होना चाहिए ना आपको, कुछ तो बताइए। It is not a pretty good sign for me that you people are not speaking anything. Even I am speaking everything. Rest ma'am is collaborating with me. Thank you, ma'am.
So Henry Fielding. So Henry Fielding का भी था, and that vinegar one was of Henry Fielding only, I think.
हो सकता है मैम, थोड़ा सा मैं कंफ्यूज इसलिए।
Yes, sir. I have noted it down. I will search upon it.
Yes. Any other famous pen name? बताइए।
So William Makepeace Thackeray was also using any pen name,
I don't think so.
or E.M. Frost.
Froster, you're talking about Froster.
Yes, sir.
He was not also talking about any pen names. He was not taking any.
Edward Morgan Foster.
No. कोई और?
So I have read it somewhere.
Any famous authors from India whosoever was using pen names? बताइए।
We have discussed Salman Rushdie. So Madhavi Kutti, Kamla Das.
Very nice. By the way, who was Madhvi Suraiya?
So she converted into Islam, na?
Later, her name was like Suraiya. Kamla Suraiya, I think.
ऐसे ही कुछ नहीं था. Yes, sir.
Kamla Das. है ना? Any other famous author from our Indian origin? कोई है? इंडिया से बहुत कम ऑथर ऐसे हैं जिन्होंने पेन नेम इस्तेमाल किया है।
Yes, sir.
पेन नेम तब इस्तेमाल किया जाता है जब गवर्नमेंट से डर हो। गवर्नमेंट की आजादी तब सारा लिया जाता है पेन नेम से। सोसाइटी को पता ना चले कि लिखा किसने है। इसी वजह से लाइसेंसिंग एक्ट आया था इंग्लैंड में, क्योंकि कोई भी कुछ भी लिख रहा है किंग के अगेंस्ट, पार्लियामेंट के अगेंस्ट, इस वजह लाइसेंसिंग एक्ट आया था 43 में, 43 में, है ना, इंग्लैंड में, है ना? बताइए, कुछ याद आ रहा है?
So this is all I can remember.
कोई और पेन नेम याद नहीं आ रहा, वो तो मैंने सब बता दिया। आप लोग तो कुछ ऐड करो अपने से, मेरे को भी तो कुछ पता चले, मुझे भी अधिकार है सीखने का। इंटरव्यू में पूरा प्रेजेंटेशन का खेल है,
Yes, sir.
उनको वहाँ ज्ञान से कोई मतलब नहीं है। रट्टू तोता जाके किड़म 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 करके आ जाओ, उन्हें कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। उनको फर्क पड़ता है क्या ये व्यक्ति सोच के बोल रहा है, ज़्यादा फ्लुएंट तो नहीं है, ज़्यादा फ्लुएंट भी नहीं बनना है उनके साथ। उनको
Okay.
व्यक्ति चाहिए सीधी सी बात जो अपना अर्थ कन्वे कर दे उनके सामने। बहुत ज़्यादा
हम्म,
लिखी भी नहीं चाहिए, ये सच बात है। यदि मैं आपसे या फिर आप अभी मुझसे, देखो ऑनेस्टली बता रहा हूँ, ये ह्यूमन नेचर होता है। मैं यहाँ आपके समक्ष बैठा हूँ, आप मेरे से ज़्यादा क्रिम 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 करोगे, आपको क्या लगता है मैं ज़्यादा बर्दाश्त कर पाऊंगा? सेम
this has
होता है
happened. I
ह्यूमन
also
नेचर,
feel in the classroom when I teach in college, तो ये चीजें होती है,
होती
नेचुरल
है।
है
तो
वो।
ऐसे ही ये उनको डाइजेस्ट नहीं होता है। मेरा
हम्म,
तात्पर्य है, इसीलिए मैं यहाँ ऐसे करता हूँ कई बार तो इंटेंशनली करता हूँ, इसीलिए कि समझ आए कि सब कुछ वहाँ आपके हिसाब से नहीं चलेगा। आप यदि ये सोच रहे हो तो वहाँ जाके सब स्वीट मिलेंगे, वो अच्छे लोग होंगे, इस बात की कोई गारंटी नहीं। इंटरव्यू बहुत अनएक्सपेक्टेड चीज़ होती है। बार बार मैं एक ही बात बोल रहा हूँ क्योंकि मेरा पूरा एक्सपीरियंस है पिछले साल।